Can't retire? Maybe you haven't been able to save quite as much as you hoped. Maybe this pandemic ate into your retirement funds. Whatever the reason, don't panic. The dream of leisure time, flexibility, and autonomy in your golden years doesn't have to be a lost one. You could still transition from your long career to a lifestyle you love and generate income. Let's breathe some hope into this situation. I'll show you how. Now, if you're short on time, I've got a free download for you called the Encore Career Roadmap. This video actually is a redux of most of what's on that tool. The download link is right below this video under the Show More button. I'm Paul Pichot, and I've been coaching professionals like yourself in career development skills for over 20 years. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you know whenever I post a new video. The idea of a classic retirement, plenty of leisure time, as many rounds of golf as you want, and constant travel is dissipating for many Americans. On average, we're just not the best savers in the world. But let's be honest, it's not all on us. The cost of healthcare has ballooned, and pension funds, well, they've been mismanaged, scaled down, or evaporated entirely. So what you've saved up might not get you across the finish line. For all these reasons, you may find yourself needing to adjust just how your retirement years will look. Most likely, you'll need to pursue some additional stream of income. And while the idea of continuing in your current job may be an option, it's probably not a very appealing one to you. As I talk to people 50 and older that are realizing that they need to work into their retirement years, I often hear things like, "Man, I'd sure love to get out of the corporate rat race," or "I don't want to do a 9-to-5 thing in my 60s and 70s." And another one is, I'd rather not have someone else to report to for the rest of my life." These are all very common thoughts for professionals who find that they'll need to work into their retirement years. Well, there is a solution to this predicament, one that can provide that positive feeling of closure to your career while transitioning to something with a bit more flexibility and autonomy, in addition to providing the financial support you need. The solution is something entrepreneurial, something passion-driven, something solo in nature. Now, you may be thinking, "Paul, I've been an employee my whole life. How am I going to pull off starting my own business? There's so much I don't know. And don't I need a chunk of cash to get started?" Well, the quick answer to that last one is no. You don't necessarily need a chunk of cash. And while you may be charting a course that's into unknown territory, it's not brain surgery. As a matter of fact, it's never been easier to hang out your shingle and become a solopreneur. Let me give you a simple 4-step process that'll help you get started. First, evaluate and gather your resources. Now you may be saying, "Paul, what resources? That's why I'm here. I have no resources." Not true. You've got all kinds of resources. First, let's talk about the financial ones. You've probably got your house paid off or you're almost there. You've got some savings, right? And even if your financial resources are thin, you don't need a bunch to start an Encore career. So don't even worry about that. Gone are the days when you had to invest a chunk of cash just to get a business going. With everything gone digital, financial barriers to entry are really, really low. But let's not fixate just on finances. Those aren't the only resources you have or need. What about intellectual resources? I'm talking about all the years you've put into your career. You've got specific knowledge that's marketable. And along the way, you've picked up some digital skills too, haven't you? But it doesn't stop there. What about all the relationships that you've built with other professionals? Those are tremendously valuable when starting an entrepreneurial venture. So you see, you've got some substance. List all those things on paper and you'll be amazed at how much you've got to back you up in this adventure. Want the shortest route to an Encore career? I'm designing an entire course on that subject that'll launch very soon. The course will include coaching from me, support from other Encore careerists, and a process that'll help you design the perfect solopreneur business. Just click on the Encore Career course link under the Show More button, and I'll get you all the details. The next step is to craft a plan. Now, notice I didn't say draft a business plan. That thing will be dead in the water before you take action on the first step. What we're looking for is a flexible and general guide that outlines the first steps. Why not a business plan? It's too constricting and cumbersome. And things move too fast today in this digital world. What you want is an outline that charts the shortest path to clients or customers. Third, you need to set some goals. Not in stone, but some targets to work toward. I recommend you set some time frame goals for milestones, like having this piece in place by such and such a date, or generating this much revenue by such and such a date. Set first quarter goals and first year goals. And don't make it too hard on yourself. Remember, developmental timelines always seem to stretch out when reality sets in. Things take longer than you expect. Fourth, and this might actually be the most important, condense from that plan and your goals some first steps. I recommend you write down the first 3 steps you could take right now to set your plan in motion. Pick some easy first steps that you can accomplish this week. We need to get some momentum going, so make it easy on yourself. Something like talk to so-and-so about their participation in your plan, or acquiring your domain name for the new business, or reaching out to potential clients and customers to test the market. When you get those first 3 first steps done, create 3 more. Process is progress, so get a process of first steps in place and don't wait. There's no such thing as waiting in the 21st century. Is this all it takes to start an Encore career? Well, no, but this will get you going. And movement towards the goal is what we're really after in this early stage. Now, if you'd like a more detailed plan at creating your Encore career, download our free roadmap. The link for that download is in the show notes below under Show More. It outlines a 7-step process that will help you get up and running in your solo venture. Now, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notification every time I post a new video. And while you're giving this video a like, do that right now, leave me a comment below as well. Ask any questions and I'll get back to you as soon as I read them. Let me know if this has been a help to you or if you'd like to see a future video on a particular topic within Encore Careering. If you're not sure what kind of work it is you really want to do, check out this playlist of 4 videos that act as a sort of a mini course on Encore careers. And if you're really at a loss for finding work that you really want to sink your teeth into, especially in your 3rd chapter of life, check out this video on finding meaningful work. I'm Paul Bouchot with Whole Worker. Thanks for watching.